Crazy good, but whatever.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
There's a trophy from our match against Siena Heights in 2018, and we're back again today playing a triple header actually, and starting off with Siena Heights, and a lot on the line here today because if we win, we go to the Nationals, but if we lose, then we have to play
LCQ.
next week in the last chance qualifiers, which should be interesting here. But I believe today's matches is Siena Heights at 7 o'clock. 7:30 we have Spring Arbor, also for NACE. And then we have an ECAC match with Southern Mississippi. So a lot of jam-packed matches today.
And the Siena Heights being a best of 7 or 5? I believe
Best of
5.
5.
Oh, okay, that's surprising. I thought best of 7s would be the time where you need to get that win for playoffs, right?
Right.
I thought that's when they would bring out the bigger, longer matches.
I think they bring out the bigger matches once you actually qualify. Like, I think
that's
all of the stage matches, all of the group stage matches are all best of five. So yeah, it should be interesting here, and different teams for both teams actually. 2018 Rocket League compared to 2024 Rocket League is
Huge.
significantly different,
Absolutely.
and it also everything, the whole gameplay and like how good people are now is completely different, and both teams have
Absolutely.
different teams. Like the three playing for Shawnee are also different from the 2018 Shawnee team,
Yeah, we beat Lechino in that run, I believe,
which is
if I'm not incorrect.
I
And that
think
was
you're
the
right.
season before he or the season he retired.
Yeah,
So we got a big win on the one of the goats.
and Siena Heights still being one of the best teams, alongside
Gengar. Sorry, I saw the
uh,
Gengar plush. That was cool.
alongside Shawnee State, who's also still a very much of a powerhouse team here.
And
Um,
even more of a powerhouse than last year. Because the thing I'm thinking about right now is our team is better. It is better this
yeah,
year
for sure.
because much stronger players, much stronger names. You know, Duckworth has gotten better even
Yeah,
through the span of that last year.
most definitely.
So Siena, is going to have that. Unless I don't know if there's been any transfers over to Siena recently,
Not
but
actually sure about the lineup there, but they have always had a very solid Rocket League team.
yeah.
So it's not going to be a surprise if they come out of the gate with just this insane chemistry. But it should be interesting to see how you know our team this year compared to last year, and even compared to 2018. Just different play styles, different people on the team itself, and the only common factor from last year and this year being Duckworth.
Yeah.
So it should be interesting to see how they adapt and play, because I think last year Siena Heights was a better team, if I'm
Mhm.
not incorrect. Like I think most of the matchups that we had with Siena, they did take the victory. I don't think it was a blowout, but I think it's always been like one game, one game, one game, one game. So
Mhm.
should be interesting to see here. And
But yeah, okay. So the first two games are a best of fives, and then the last one against Southern Miss will be a best of seven. And Southern Miss is the best team, I believe, in this lineup, anyways.
yeah, it's I believe because the first two games are NACE, so they're sticking to that best of five routine till they get into the qualifier stages, like the next stage.
Yeah,
And I think ECAC is best of seven because it's a
yeah,
different tournament,
different
kind of
format,
just
different format.
um. But I know for a fact that we are streaming two of the matches. I think we will be streaming the ECAC match at 8:30, I believe. So
Like
that
30.
should be interesting to watch. But right now the boys are just warming up, getting their um warm ups going. They had a tournament this weekend actually. They were playing in the CRL, I believe. Was that this weekend?
Ye-
Where
that
they
was
where
yeah,
they
yeah.
played
That was last. That was
that was
last. Yeah, last
last
week. Yeah.
weekend, yeah. And the top 8 schools, Titans division,
Oh, okay.
makes sense. Got you. In the
Titans.
ECAC, got you. But
Basically, the best of the best.
yeah,
Got to go through.
there's
If
the
not,
top 8 schools in the ECAC, and it's best of 7. Um, because once you're at that level, it can't just end on the first of 3 wins. It kind
oh
of
no, yeah, that'd
needs
be
that long series to play out. But yeah, this last weekend we played pretty decent because it was double elimination as well. So it's like it started at like 11 a.m., went on to like probably like 7 8 p.m. The whole day.
yeah.
And I believe we were able to make it into a decent standing, but then we lost. And then in the double elimination, we played a team and they kind of took it from us in the third game, or it was a best of 3. That's what it was. That was a best of 3 because obviously it's double elimination and there's like
Best of threes are tough, man. I
I
kind
know, but that's what I was thinking too. But I was talking to Fire Raptor and I was talking to him about like why it's best of 3, because that just seems like if you get momentum 2 games, like it's just you don't get a chance to bounce back. Or like even in the second game Shawnee was playing, like they were up 1-0 up until like a minute left and they lost in overtime. Um, but I talked to Fire Raptor and he was talking about how like the reason why it's only best of 3 is because it's double elimination, and it's also like 300 teams.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah, I do remember that. That
if
was a huge bracket.
yeah, it was a massive bracket. So it's like if they kept it like a best of 5 even, that adds like 15 minutes to each single game. And you do the math there, and that would have become a 2-day event instead of a 1-day event of just best of 3s. But Concord, I heard, was in the losers bracket, but they made it out. Like they were able to clutch up and actually make it into the winners, which
And
was
that was
interesting to
when?
see. That was on Saturday, I believe.
Saturday, okay.
Yep.
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, you talked to him on Saturday. That's cool. I
Yep.
didn't know he still stays in touch a little bit.
Oh yeah, yeah. He's in Portsmouth.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought he took off from Portsmouth once he
No,
graduated.
yeah, no. Fire Raptor's still
Okay.
around.
Huh.
He stops by our house all the time because he used to live with Duckworth
Duck,
and
yeah.
stuff. So we were watching the stream and we were talking about how the matchups are like tough, and actually like the top teams were playing in the tournament, and why it was the format that it was. But coming back from that, having a tough weekend, kind of just playing Rocket League all day, I'm sure they're excited to show out again today and just trying to get to the nationals, and kind of just warming up at the moment. Should be an interesting 3 matches here today.
And I'm not sure who Spring Arbor is. I really have never heard of him.
I'm not sure why you say it like Arbor, like you're Canadian.
Okay,
but
bud. But yeah, because especially the Siena Heights is going to be a competitive series.
Yeah.
I hope it doesn't go to game 5. I hope we shut them down in 3, right?
Yeah.
But
I believe Southern Mississippi is also going to be a decent matchup now.
oh,
Yeah.
Southern Miss is pretty good.
Pretty good,
Pretty
yeah.
good. That's going to
Okay.
be the best
wasn't
matchup
sure,
today because Siena Heights.
Really, I
is-
thought Siena Heights would have been the best matchup.
Siena's strong, but Southern Miss is placed higher, I believe, in most leagues.
I got
than,
you.
Siena, anyways.
But both should be quality.
yeah, both-
matches.
both
All
should be
3
quality.
should
Anyway.
honestly be quality. Like at this point, like even if Spring Arbor like comparatively rank wise is lower, they should still be a very competitive team here. But here we go with our first game here.
Oh,
Right off the bat,
tough.
11 just gets a shot on
Using
the
the
goal.
Nethon RLE or whatever. So, that's a tough situation there. Taco just rushes that a little too fast because he's scared. Because I mean, they got the second man up already, going for a demo on him. And you just don't have a whole lot of time.
Yeah, catching him off guard just immediately. But here we go.
Try their
Already
best.
off to a start. Slayer with a beautiful save there.
Taco jumps out of net, but it does end up being fine.
Nice boom here, though. Duckworth just getting a nice little touch straight onto Taco.
But yeah, that
Smash.
goes to Slayer. Good rotations in so far.
Yep, Slayer's up for it. Gets one touch. Keeps the ball up. Has no boost, but gets another touch off. Gets bumped by Slayer. Here comes Duckworth. Just a shot far, and Yanini with the beautiful flip to just get that save. And Taco Stash just being aggressive on the ball here.
I don't even mind the roller there either because, to be fair, he's just trying to place it as fast as possible.
True.
If he places that upper corner, that's a huge bonus, but I feel like that was great pressure-wise even. And speaking of the pressure, it is definitely piling up here. Siena may have a good amount of boost, but Shawnee still have their very tight rotations here. What a bounce touch.
Yeah,
Like,
they-
he flipped off the wall.
They also trade demos. They both demo each other, which is rare to see, but I guess if you're both going supersonic and just go head to head, it's bound to happen.
Keeps that for Duck. Duck actually catches it to the wall immediately and avoids the bump, gets flicked past one. Slayer's gonna clear this to... Oh, Taco actually gets up for Slayer. A great go ahead. Oh, Duck actually goes to a flip there. I think expecting someone to challenge, but no one from Siena really bites. Oh, Taco fakes the flip. Just kind of flips back to the ground as fast as he can. He's gonna make a touch, but it'll go mid and it'll get clanged bar down by Yanini. Just beats
Caught off
Duckworth.
guard. Yeah, the T90. Not really a lot you can do there when it just goes to the crossbar and zooms straight down into the goal. But still 3 minutes remaining here. Anything can really happen two goal lead is not really anything that's comforting in here. Shot down. Duckworth
Oh,
is
good go, good go. Oh, see, I don't mind that too much because the big thing is he's expecting him to go slightly slow and then go for the challenge. So he's at the right timing, right? I feel like that was the perfect timing from him. He just got insta challenge. It was free, but it's not really free. You know what I mean? Because you still have the mind of the opponents and the mechanics of Duckworth will put in a goal for Shawnee here. Getting at least one closer than at this halftime.
Yep, see, 2 minutes and 32 seconds remaining here. Siena with a single goal lead.
Duckworth doesn't pick up a demo, and there's 2 Siena members up and beating, actually.
But Slayer able to get there in time. Duckworth just taking off the wall, and there's Fuge just kind of being a menace, trying to clear out the goal here.
Ooh, that was a really quick go-ahead by XJ,
Ooh,
but an
taco
even
stash.
faster counter-attack.
Yeah, gets a nice shot off, kind of disrupts
Taco off the ceiling,
whole
but
rotation
yeah, no,
right
you can't quite get there. Ooh, one scrambling. Not
Yep,
expecting.
got a double right now, but Duckworth sees Taco up for it, decides to go straight down.
Won't get the flip reset though, so it's a little uncomfortable. But they do pick up a bump on the last man. But Yanini is just huge here, just getting all of these demo or these 50s.
Yeah, gets 2 50s on 2 players, sending a pass. But Taco Stash here, just kind of disrupting the whole play there. Duckworth taking his time.
This gives time. Yeah, it actually baits in one, and that's actually a great play because now Duckworth is back wall. He can cover the shot, and Slayer has his own approach.
Duckworth plays it off the wall and still staying with the ball. But there's
Double.
Taco already up for it.
Bit of a fake.
Slayer taking up for it, trying to get a 50, not really getting much.
Forces him to the side, but yeah, you're going to have a Shawnee defender right and ready. Ooh, jumped a little preemptive.
I'm actually not sure if his name is 11 or Z.
Yes.
Z?
I think it's probably Z. It's probably Z.
Because if it's a lowercase
XI.
I, then maybe it's Z. But
Maybe
if it's,
or lowercase L, XL. Oh, that could be his name, XL.
Yeah.
Like, but with lowercase.
I'm not really sure. Either way, I'm gonna continue calling him 11 because, yeah. Clears it out, and Taco Stash was up for that. Slayer now taking it
gotta
to the
read this,
top
though.
wall. We're just clearing it
Hard
all the way
clear.
out. Oh,
Leaving it for Taco. Taco fakes 2 of the walls. If only he could have seen that demo from Slayer like half a second earlier, then he'd actually have quite a play going forward. But Duckworth is low boost and in the back corner here.
playing it inside here. Ganini gets a
Oh,
nice
that's a good
touch.
catch, yeah.
Slayer playing it forward. Duckworth has to
Ooh, the fake, but this is going in the Siena corner, and they're just going to drop it.
Or
Oh,
not. This is right in front of a dangerous position. But
Oh,
Slayer not
no.
able to read it too
gets
well.
up way too early. But
Game 1 going to Siena Heights here.
man, very, very close first game, though.
Yeah, very, very close. Especially that last play, almost like I respect the fact that he didn't. I respect the fact that he didn't just let it drop. You know, he kind of kept it up, which you could have easily just not let it drop or not let it go up in the air and just
Yeah.
let it drop and let the game end.
Yeah.
But he still went for that touch, almost giving Shawnee that equalizing chance. But I think Slayer just went up a little too fast, not able to read that crazy bounce off the wall. But game 1, 2-1, not a bad start, especially being down 2-0 halfway through the game. Puts a lot of pressure in a best of 5. But they still have plenty of chances here to return, and game 2 is underway here. Slayer getting a nice little 50, but 11 kind of beating, and he's staying with him.
Still has the flip, too.
Of getting a nice touch, bouncing the ball, and gets another nice little 50, but
Oh, but yeah, 2 opponents go for the ball there.
Slayer reading that touch by Yanini, but Fuge is on the ball, and he's not going to get the touch. But 11 playing it off the side.
Would go. Has to go for a pinch, but
Doesn't really get the best contact that he was hoping for, I would assume.
two Shawnee defenders go for that, but XL actually takes their time here. And Duckworth will, oh, actually, I believe going for just the ultimate perfect skimmer, but that's not going to put them in trouble quite yet.
Yeah, he's playing into the middle and then getting that, using his second flip to readjust his car, and now
Yeah, Siena just, in a lot of spots especially, I see feathering that boost to make sure they have contact on the ball in their corner.
Slayer getting their back boost. Taco Stash attacking with full speed. Fuge playing it off to the side, but Duckworth is up for it. Gets a nice little touch into the middle.
Remember, but that's much closer to the opponent.
Oh,
Oh,
Yanini gets the beat and almost gets scored on, but Taco was there to cover it. Ball is left into the middle here.
XL barely getting a touch on that. Slayer's quick to it too.
Yeah,
But still in just the right spot to get all these 50s on these Shawnee players. Quite a good play going forward. And 50 down.
yeah, straight down, and Yanini gets the touch, but Duckworth gets the demo on him.
Ooh, Taco not quite finding his mark on the ball there.
Slayer getting it over Yanini here, but 11 or
Gets the second touch. Taco's gonna have to, get this from the wall. He ends up going to the wall. Smart play, honestly, by Siena, because there's a really great chance Taco gets some sort of 50 on that ball.
ooh, Duckworth with the 50 and also
And a
the
touchdown.
demo.
Slayer's got to finish this.
And he does. He pulls
Good
through
job.
here. That beautiful demo by Ducky, as well as a 50. And then here comes
Yeah.
Taco just settling it straight down, making both of them bite.
Perhaps the
Going up.
best thing he can do with that, because real stuff, he's not shooting that. You know, that he's just off the angle. It's going to be slow, and they're actually going to have the save. So, great job from all the Shawnee players there.
Slayer here, keeping the
recognizing the
pressure up.
situation.
Straight to Taco
Quick
Stash.
play.
Beautiful read off the wall for Slayer, and Taco just in the perfect position here. That beautiful 50, and then he reads it off the wall here. Taco sees it.
Ooh, yeah, look at that break.
and just
Perfect.
dumps it. Yup.
That's the reaction time for you.
The positioning could not have been better. But 2 minutes and 40 seconds left. Game 2 here. It's Shawnee State with a 2-0 lead. This is looking awfully familiar.
I believe
This is what happened in the
XL
first game here. Duckworth almost showing out.
But
And
clang.
Taco Stash is still just in the right position here again. As we see here, Duckworth gets it over one man. Almost gets the 50, forces the goalie to come
Gets
out.
that little ground pinch almost.
Yup, Taco Stash just with the beamer. Right top ends.
I mean, yeah, look at them. Look how beautifully they're shooting on an empty net, you know? We want to see this on full nets.
They
All
definitely
defenders
don't
on,
score.
but
Oof, Yanini getting that score. It's because Duckworth wasn't back. No. I'm reading the comments. They're saying that if Ducky was back, they wouldn't score that, which I agree. But keeping the game going here, 3-1. 2:25 left. Still having that 2-goal lead here. Duckworth with the beautiful demo. Slayer with full boost, just
takes a
reading
shot
it.
on. Yep.
And it's
I
straight
believe
in.
Duck actually got rid of like another defender there. Am I
He
wrong?
did. He got
One and gets the bump on XL.
and yeah, nobody in goal to do anything about it. Slayer just reads it beautifully. This is what Duckworth does.
If Ducky does above that, they don't score.
Yep.
Yep. He is the yin and yang of the situation, it seems.
Stop playing with Ducky. That's the GOAT. Yup, gets a nice little touch here. Beats another man.
Oh,
and beats
good
the third
save.
man as well. Ducky just being an absolute GOAT today. Look at this. One touch. Beats one man. Beats two man. Third man turns. Beats the third man and just leaves it up to Taco to clean up.
And team dynamic is real.
Yup. Duckworth feeling it today. Just being the anchor the team needs. And Taco Stash just being the finisher. And Slayer just being the man they need to...
You're not Ducky. You can't do that.
Yeah, you're not Ducky. But that was a decent
goes
attempt.
immediately.
Almost gets a musty there, but
Slayer's up quick. He's feeling confident.
Ducky
And they
goes
still
for
get
it
50s.
and gets a 50 there. And Slayer
Slayer
with
with another
over
beat.
one. Oh, Yanini missing the ball here.
And then Taco's
be-
there. Oh,
might
and
be-
gets a bump on Fuge.
Wow.
But that
almost
will
works
spill out.
perfectly. But
Slayer with
up
the flip
for it.
reset.
Gets it.
Bang!
Gets
It's
it
high.
over one.
One more for a Shawnee defender, but that won't quite pan out. Duckworth gets up high.
Not even
quickly.
worried. Duckworth being back, not even worried.
Oh shoot! Getting
we're
an
good.
extra touch
Duckworth
there.
is there. Fuge here, trying to play it over, but Slayer just beats it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Shawnee, little low boost from that last play. So.
Beats one, and it drops in the middle. Duckworth absolutely showing why he's the GOAT. Out here, look at this. One touch over one, and then the other man just misses it, and he leaves it completely for Taco Stash. Just finishing it up. Just cleanup crew. This is looking pretty good for a second game here.
I mean, we might get taken to Carnival. It's looking like a Brazil almost. It's going to spill out to the corner there, but Siena's going to take this forward. They do get the Musty this time.
Musty, but Slayer with beautiful little touch backwards. Fuge playing it, but Slayer bumps him off, and Duckworth just clears it forward.
Oh.
And almost skips it in. Taco with the front hood touch, just keeping it in play.
Slayer can't quite get there, though, but now it's XL's turn on the ball. Yeah, Taco ready for that little
with full boost as well.
But
here's
we're
Duckworth.
passing.
Gets a shot in, tries to take the corner boost, but it's
Ooh, I love, brilliant fake.
Slayer turning at the perfect time there. And Taco just waiting for this. He's going to just not go for it because he sees his players behind. So he's going to get into a better position.
And Duckworth's up fast. Like that fake back there was actually so brilliant, getting past two defenders with spending 0 boost on the first challenge.
For it here, though. No boost. Duckworth trying to get this. Doesn't get it, so he just starts helicoptering. But I honestly like it. Duckworth without any
already
boost,
up quick.
Still up for it.
Taco.
Ooh,
No!
Almost drops it on Slayer's car and almost getting the Brazil there. But game 2 here, 6-1.
What happened?
In favor of Shawnee. I'm not sure. I think the Shawnee Bears kind of woke up and the chemistry's starting to flow a little bit. But
hey, you poked the sleeping bear.
Yeah,
gonna get the claws, bro.
That is true. And Siena Heights kind of looking like they were a little bit hesitant to go for a lot of stuff. Like they were getting beat left and right. But should be interesting to see how they bring it back in game 3 here. Just regroup themselves, take a little bit of a breather. But game 2 going to Shawnee 6-1, making the series 1-1 at the moment. So
I feel like the adaptation from Siena was a little lacking. I feel like Shawnee actually adapted themselves, but the counterplay from Siena wasn't potent because you could see them in their head, right? You could see them going for those challenges.
Or not when they should.
Yeah, or not, yeah. And then just like spilling the ball out with those fakes, you know, for the teammates. Just everything was working according to plan, it felt like, for Shawnee.
Yeah, and it was similar for Shawnee as well, but I just feel like Shawnee was able to regroup a lot faster after first game. You know, like you had Duckworth just providing these absolute ladders of passes and Taco just being in the right position to clean it up. And both of them knowing that Slayer's in the back, ready to defend whenever needed, you know? Like, for example, right there, they almost, they both went for it. So they were both ready to defend, but it does cost them the goal.
Yeah, comms are important. And I believe Duckworth's touch just spilling that out to mid, kind of pushing it more forward. If it was a pinch, however, maybe could have been something special. But it's just going to pour out and give Siena their first goal in this third game. Taco Stash, it actually gets denied immediately by Fuge. Positioning. Both tries to get up and get some sort of touch on an opponent, actually. Get it. Yanini going for a very aggressive demo play there.
Yeah, and then 11 or XL getting a beautiful play into the middle, almost just...
Good fast go from Slayer, knowing that Siena is actually going to challenge that immediately because just the boost meter of Shawnee. Don't want to give him any time.
Bang it in the middle. Taco Stash almost
a crazy link up. A little bit of a fake.
Slayer with the beautiful push, just forcing the ball off his hood. And 11 plays it into the middle.
Ooh,
Taco
that's
Stash
a good go.
here.
No one back home either. Almost picks up the demo. That would have been exactly what Shawnee needed.
Yep. Ooh, but at the moment, it goes right over Ducky. But luckily, it hits the side post. Taco Stash backing it up, bringing it into the middle, but faking it. Getting a good 50. And Duckworth here brings it over and almost scores, and they get the save out.
In a touch middle. Taco gets up quick. Can't, I believe, wanting that touch the ceiling, but just gets beaten by Yanni.
Yep, Duckworth trying to play it into the middle as well and going for the demos, but nobody there to demo.
Faking. I kind of like that. Because now Slayer's going to be up quick.
Who's on the back wall, though, ready to intercept that. Taco playing it into the middle, and Duck trying to go for that demo or touch, getting neither, unfortunately.
Slayer still gets a touch on that, surprisingly.
Yanini beating right now, but Taco Stash staying with it at the moment.
Gets another 50.
Beautiful 50, yeah. Slayer with not a lot of boost here, but playing it into the middle, it's going to drop right on Taco's car. Taco up for it, gets one touch, and it comes into the middle.
A lot of prevalence with this play, but XL just scooped it underneath.
And another post hit right there. This has got to be so disheartening for Shawnee at the moment.
Yeah, Shawnee still has to keep this aggression, because even if they don't have a goal, they do have this advantage. And they got to keep it in this one.
Just giving it away to Duck, but I think 11's just going to be able to read that with a lot of ease. Slayer getting the double demo here, giving Taco a lot of time to do whatever.
Oh, that's one beat.
Gets
it doesn't
one
use the boost, yeah.
Gets the back boost here. Slayer coming in, getting a nice boom to the back wall. There's a
Both
double
up.
commit.
I
But
like
guess
the
what?
fake.
I think Taco Stash was like, hey, you got this, buddy. And Duckworth just
I'm not
showed
missing
us.
this. You are. No. But yeah, that would have been very hard for Taco to score. So
Yeah, he was very much like at a closer angle, and I think Duckworth just, you know, staying true to his name of Duckworth, just dunking it down straight into the goal there. Tying it up with 2 minutes and 17 seconds remaining in game 3. Taco Stash getting a nice touch, beats one.
pass.
Gets past another because the demo.
But like if he has 12 more boost, he actually
Gets it
delays
over.
that. So that's at least 50 up high.
Yep, but here goes Duckworth, just beautiful mechis,
And
giving a
gets the-
high five to XL here.
Big miss there too from Yanini. But Shawnee's a little bit too far away from this ball to counter attack here.
Slayer playing it off to the side. Taco Stash reading it. Just forcing the ball out. And here comes the touch.
Big speed.
Nice 50. Slayer not able to get it because the ball is moving so quick.
Not too bad of a miss though, because Siena is on their defensive half.
For sure. Taco Stash reading that. Fuji's trying to clear it, but can't really stay with it because he gets the boom. Duck playing it forward. Yanini getting a slow touch.
The best
here
touch,
comes
yeah,
Slayer.
but
50 down onto Fuji's car. Duckworth in the right position, gets a touch, and he might be able to get 2 more here. Doesn't get the second one, but it is playing it off into the middle where Taco Stash is ready to intercept it.
if we can get Shawnee to catch these overextensions.
Beautiful pass by Slayer, and then a boom shot by Duck, almost just falling in. I think Slayer's going to take his time here. Gets the flip reset, but not really able to get it over Fuji here. Taco Stash playing it forward.
Yeah, soft forward.
Duckworth in the
It's
right
still up.
position, gets the 50, gets over Taco Stash there.
Now Shawnee got to scramble back.
But Duckworth is on the ball, so he is able to delay it just a little bit, but he's caught backwards, unfortunately. And not really able to do much here. As we can see, he gets bumped here, and he just gets stuck backwards. Still almost in the perfect position to make that save. 2-1, Siena Heights takes the lead in game 3 here with 40 seconds remaining on the clock. Duckworth with a beautiful 50. Taco Stash taking it over 1, forcing it into the corner.
Fuji actually got bumped by his teammate too.
Slayer
Taking a
with
quick shot.
11 just in the right position. Taco Stash with
the
the flip
flip.
reset almost gets another beautiful goal. Duck with the nice speed. Gets
50,
the
but it's
boost,
going to
and
be
he's just
high,
getting-
yeah.
Just getting.
That's unfortunate. But Slayer is in a spot. Oh, he's backwards, actually. This is actually bad. Very bad for Shawnee here.
Luckily, 11 doesn't have a lot of boost here
Taco
to
gets
work
it quick.
with. Ball's up. Taco's going to have to make something happen here.
Oh, great 50. Wait, bumps too.
Oh, but 11 able to just get a beautiful touch off.
With a touch to the sidewall here. Someone has to get up from Shawnee. Popping it high.
Bringing it back. Taco
Taking a
Stash.
shot.
And it hits the pole and just goes out. And unfortunately, game 3 going to Siena Heights. Another close game. The first game, Siena Heights 2-1, they win. The second game, Shawnee 6-1, they win. And third game, 2-1, Siena wins again, which is kind of crazy to see. Like we were talking about, they regrouped pretty well. Just, you know, took a second to like regroup and just get back in their flow. And Siena Heights able to take game 3 here, making the series 2-1 at the moment, which means Siena Heights is at match point at the moment. So if they win this right here, they win and they go into the nationals and they don't have to worry about LCQ next week. So Shawnee here needs to pull out all the stops, not really, be worried about throwing the ball away or getting scored on in silly ways.
Because there was so many points in the game where Siena Heights heavily, we'll say, played too opportunistic, right? They were jumping forward and trying to do what Shawnee was doing in the game that was 6-1 in game 2. But they did not do it to that effect. They were actually throwing the ball away and getting rid of their own team, right? Members of Siena Heights, but it didn't pan out for them, and Shawnee just wasn't in the spot to punish that.
Here, game 4 underway, and Slayer getting a nice touch in the middle, but Siena Heights, Danini just taking it with him.
Oh, this is a good opportunity. Slayer actually leaves, though. I thought maybe turning on that because seeing the positioning of the Siena Heights players, but that's going to spill out. Oh, actually shot really slow to get it past the first Shawnee defender.
Takusach just keeping his pace here and the pressure up on Siena Heights. Slayer able to just get a nice little floater up, but Fuge reads it perfectly. Takusach gets to 50, and he's going to stay with here.
Oh, the side flip, though. I believe wanting to just flip the other direction.
Danini gets the little
Has the flip
here, but Takusach able to read that, and Duckworth playing it forward for Taco.
Oh, gets the bump instead. It's open.
Yep.
And Siena misses. Well, that's...
I think just that bump and everything, the whole play kind of disrupted
Oh,
them.
no, actually
Didn't even get the bump.
Yeah.
He just made him not go, because I think if he did go, he would have probably gotten demoed.
That looked like a situation, everyone mind gaming each other almost.
Yeah, no, it does happen where it's you expect something to happen and then it doesn't, and the whole team is just out of order all of a sudden.
They're very quick to the wall. Taco with an immediate boom, but he gets demoed.
And he's staying with the ball, gets a 50 with Duckworth, and Slayer's up for it.
Little
And
bounce
Fuge is
down.
back here.
Oh,
Slayer
another
taking
demo, though.
Demo.
And
He
now
in
this
the
is
middle,
perfect for Slayer, who...
gets a shot, but Yanini just in the right position there.
Oh, avoids the bump, too. But Taco actually just, I believe, not actually low on boost, realizing he can't make much more out of the play.
Ooh. It's the flip reset.
But yeah, the timing mix-up, and that'll give Slayer the opportunity to put another one on net.
Look at this from Duck. Gets the flip reset and then nice little slow.
Is it
Slayer with the beautiful slot shot?
Is it me or is Slayer always on this left side of the wall shooting a shot into the net? I always see him there.
I feel like that's his first goal because he's just been a role player so far, just being in right positions to give his team confidence to play aggressive, kind of just play in right spots.
Ooh, good fake.
Just taking his time. And now trying to get it over, but not really getting the flick that he wanted, I believe. Playing into the middle, Duckworth and Taco get a
But
nice
many
little
members
pinch.
crashed on that, and this could
Just be a goal.
That's a goal.
Yeah, the pinch coming out from both men here, as you see, just a little...
Crashing too early, and I believe, was that Taco? Actually making
Taco
XL swing wide there.
Yep. Yeah, 3-0
good pressure.
with 3 minutes and 3 seconds remaining. Game 4 here. This is exactly what Shawnee would want.
Ooh, big miss again. It's starting to show from Siena.
A little bit of hesitation from Siena again.
Good speed again.
Duckworth with the speed, just trying to stay on top of the ball. He's going to get their corner boost, draining them a little bit of boost. Danini here with full boost though. Slayer and Taco going for it, and here goes Slayer keeping the pace up here. 11 challenging the ball. Duckworth sees
this
that
will
he
go
has
back
a little
to
bit
a
of space.
Shawnee member.
Danini just stops his whole momentum. Here comes Slayer with a nice little touch.
I believe not knowing it's just open, actually.
Possibly.
Because
Duckworth
you're
here.
expecting quite a bit of defensive play here from Siena, especially. You want them to be home, but nobody's home. That's much more of a mix-up.
Duckworth just getting a nice slow touch there to kill the ball. Slayer, after that fake from Taco, is just able to take his time, get to boom up onto the ball.
Forces 2 players, too.
Yeah, and
So now
Taco
Slayer
Sash
has
gets
time on
that-
this ball.
Gets that demo. Both players moving forward. Taco Sash already up for it. Slayer gets a demo, and then Taco able to just get a touch off the back wall here. Duckworth going for that ball. Levin is able to beat him, but the ball stays.
And he gets to rotate. Yeah, and he lands perfectly to rotate on that ball. It's another 50. Zero boost and putting in quite a bit of work here. Now he's going to put in...
He's already up for it, reading it. He's going to stay with the ball, even with no
catch.
boost, being an absolute menace. Duckworth taking it to the corner, forcing the touch. Taco picks up the boost, goes up for it, sees Yanini going for it. Another little high five going.
And that's the recognition from Taco Stash. Even though he, like, second-guessed himself for a split minute, they're still comfortable enough and got a touch on that ball.
11 trying to get something happen here. Fuge playing it into the middle, but Duckworth is just
Duckworth
in the right
to
position.
Taco.
Ball's going to hit the roof here. I'm not really sure if they're going to be able to do much with this. Oh, the flip reset and the quick reset, too. Immediately uses this flip shot.
This is the kind of momentum we saw from game 2. This is the momentum you need if you're Shawnee. When you have always a member able to get that touch that the opponent is trying to make to get the ball just out of their net. But every single Shawnee member has been able to keep that up for like 3 minutes.
Here's Duckworth, gets that boost, trying to take it off the wall, goes off the ceiling. Doesn't really get much out of it.
It's so awkward here.
Taco Stash making it to the middle.
Great high touch.
Gets a touch, but Fuji can beat that.
Ooh,
One touch by
soft touch,
Slayer. It's a quick little zoomer. Here's a 50 that goes straight to Taco Stash. Plays it back, just trying to clear it. With 10 seconds remaining, they don't really need to do
once
much.
the
It's
bump,
that
actually.
beautiful bump, but Yanini's in the right position to not let Duckworth take the touch that he wanted there.
I'm Shawnee. I might even want to kill this. Not even hit it. Yeah, just like
It doesn't even matter at this point, because even if they do score, they're still down. So here we are. We go into game 5.
game 5.
And
Told you to be competitive. You told me even.
the game difference has definitely been in Shawnee's favor. Like, the games that Shawnee have won have been more of a
Very
wider
big
lead.
margins.
But that doesn't really matter if you're just able to clutch up in that one game. That's the crucial game, you know? Like, if you're able to, right now, game 5, Siena Heights just gets 1 goal and wins by that 1 goal difference. That's all they need.
And we were talking about like time management a little bit earlier in the brackets, in the tournaments. Shawnee's supposed to have a game right now, right? But when you're getting brung to these game 5s,
Sometimes
what can you do? You have to.
You can't just forfeit. That's how the schedule was made. And sometimes you go to game 5, two top tier teams playing against each other.
Yeah, not a single. What's it called either? Not a single overtime, I believe. Just
no, just straight up
all
winning.
games.
Yeah.
Just scoring too much, right? Having to watch that replay.
Yep. But as we see here, it's come down to the final game of the series here, and should be an interesting one because whoever wins goes to nationals, and that's going to be amazing to see here. Siena Heights, Shawnee State Bears, a long time rivalry, even through decades. it's just been always interesting to watch. Different teams, different top tier teams being produced by both colleges here. But here we go, underway in game 5 here.
That touch from Yanni actually still keeping Shawnee in the seat here, in the driver's seat, because it doesn't spill out enough for them to actually have any sort of counterplay.
Levin just getting a touch forward. Duckworth slowing it down and then getting
to grab
bumped.
the boost, yeah.
But nothing really coming out from it because Taco Stash was able to. Not really rule one there. They're just able to.
With one slight touch forward. Gets the 50 though, but it spills up.
It skids, but yeah, unfortunately goes straight up instead of cross. But Slayer here with a decent amount of boost to make something happen here, and we've seen this happen before. The 50's now
down,
working
though.
out in Shawnee's favor, and Duckworth getting demoed, but
Wow, that's actually a crazy spill out, but they'll give Taco Stash the go-ahead.
bringing it to the middle.
Siena players are
Duckworth
still
ready
aggressive.
to 50 it. Slayer following it up, keeping pace. Doesn't have a lot of boost, but Siena doesn't know that. Almost getting scored on by a boostless Slayer here.
I think it's Duck though, but
Yeah.
I believe Shawnee's going to get to this ball first, or at least be ready for 50.
Yep. Yanini up for the ball, full boost, getting beat. Slayer Fuge in the right position, and Shawnee looking kind of low on boost here. Slayer the only one with any kind of boost.
Good fake jump there from Taco. If you noticed that there. Ooh, what a
Taco
save!
with the beautiful save, saving his team from being 1-0 down. Ball going above Slayer here though, and this is still looking kind of menacing because Shawnee has no boost here, whereas Siena has full boost. Slayer able to just play it forward though, get the pressure off just a little bit for his team to be able to get some boost. Getting Panini off the ball, Duckworth booming it, no ceiling touch, and he gets the 50.
Oh, 250s.
Though, and he's able
and
to
doesn't get the angle. Perhaps not giving himself enough time.
Duckworth clearing it. Beautiful savior. But here comes Fuge looking menacing at the moment, gets 50, but still gets a touch on it. Taco Stash playing it forward with decent amount of boost here to make something happen. Gets a touch, does not able
misses,
to read it.
And gets picked up a bump, I believe.
Gets a bump, and Duckworth just able to slot it in here. Weird camera angle, but Taco Stash like there. I don't think he gets any
just forces the opponent out, I believe.
Yeah, just a beautiful play, and Duckworth with a beautiful shot. 1-0 up, 2.5 minutes left in this game here. We're halfway through game 5. Ball into the middle. Taco taking his space, getting it over one man. Duckworth with the free jump, 50. Just looking absolutely beautiful.
An interesting touch. Doesn't quite pan out once, but Shawnee will still have presence here in this play.
Panini just playing it into the middle.
Soft touch, yeah, for Taco.
Gets a beautiful 50 as well. Taco gets another 50, but Slayer, I believe, just missed it. But there's Duckworth able to make up for that mistake. And Slayer just staying with the ball here. Gets a nice little 50, but nobody there to follow it up. Shawnee. Taco's up for this. He's going to try and read this. Gets a nice little 50 into the corner.
Oh, a fake.
And 11 fakes it, and here comes the shot, or it's a pass to the corner.
Just uncomfortability.
Yeah, just making it super awkward for everybody. But Duckworth able to just be in the right position. No boost, but he's forcing the ball touch up. Slayer on the ball here, getting a nice touch, and he has a little bit of boost to follow it up. Gets a touch and a 50. Taco Stash with 100 boost, gonna make
taking high. Oh,
here.
Goes for a flip reset instead. Duck off the crossbar.
Slayer here without a lot of boost, actually. He's just gonna try and play it into the middle. Here comes Taco. He's gonna try and just waterfall it straight down, and it does happen.
But he barely misses, and
he does not get the shot that he wants.
Just make sure you do not overextend here if you're Shawnee. You have so much presence in this game.
Slayer with the beautiful pass back. And look at this, one touch, and then he follows with another, uses all his boost. And Taco just in the right position, sees 11 on the back wall there, but not really a lot you can do when you shoot the farthest corner from your last defender. 58 seconds remaining in game 5 here, and Shawnee with the 2-goal lead. Not anything that you can let go of the brakes for.
Good move from Duck, but he is going to be 0 boost here in the back half. A big bump came out, but it's still just, there's just nobody home for Siena, I believe, getting demoed or rotating very wide because they just have no boost to commit to these plays.
Here's Slayer just playing it back a little bit, and Panini with no boost, missing it. Slayer gets the demo.
Gets the boot, yeah. I guess.
Gets the boot. He does get the boot, but Duckworth up for it. 11 getting the nice little.
Slayer with the redirect, just off.
Slayer with not a lot of boost here, just trying to scurry back while getting boost pads. Duckworth up for it, gets the nice 50. Taco Stash sees that and turns. 9
Shawnee
seconds remaining here. 11 getting the touch.
Need to shut it down.
Keeping it in Shawnee's.
And that's GG's.
But yeah, that is pretty much going to be it. And Shawnee State University now taking game 5, being down 2 games, and in the end actually able to clutch it through and winning the series here.
They call him the what?
They call him the GOAT.
The GOAT.
They call him Duck Goat. Goatworth. That's
Goatworth, yeah.
That's his new name, Goatworth. Taco Stash.
I like that.
Taco Stash.
I'll have to find one for Slayer, because Slayer itself is a pretty hard name. It's a pretty hard name.
But that's our first game of the series, and yeah, now I believe the second game is just for wrapping up the season, because I believe that usually it's supposed to be on.
Oh, slam! I like that.
Ooh,
I like
slay
that.
him. Yup. Yup. That's a pretty good name. We'll let him know. We'll run it with him and make sure we'll get back to you. But yeah, that basically I believe secures our qualification here. And even though we have another game for NACE, I believe it's not as important. Should still be an interesting series to watch. And I believe the reason why we have a doubleheader for NACE today is because usually it's on a Monday, where it's supposed to be like a holiday, like a national holiday.
Yeah.
So that's why we have two NACE games before we have the ECAC game. But yeah, that was our first game, first series, and Shawnee able to clutch it out in the end here.
Damn, shit's hard. Trying to get there we go. There's the tag. Yeah, I got Battle Cats merch. Yeah. You never played the game? Play it. It's cool. It's fun. Pokemon's cool too. We got the Gengar. I remember seeing one where it was like a tissue holder or something. It looks like a tissue box in it.
It's my first day here.
It's my first day. Yeah, very cool. This is the Eraser Cat.
But we should be playing Spring Arbor kind of relatively soon here. But before we get into that, we're gonna
probably take a small break just for Shawnee to not necessarily cool down because we want them playing hot.
Just to give them a little bit of a, but we'll be back shortly. Thanks for throwing me off. But yeah, as we see the trophy here, that if that was the finals again, we would have gotten another one from taking it from Siena Heights here. But pretty close game. Went to game 5 there, and the boys, even though they did win, they were not too pleased, and understandably so. They have expectations for how they want to play, and how they want to perform against teams, especially when you have teams like Southern Mississippi and Northwood and Akron, in your bracket. But a win is a win nonetheless, and they take the series. And our second game should be kicking off here shortly against Spring Arbor, which should be an interesting game to watch. I believe they're a little lower ranked than Siena Heights, but at the same time, rank doesn't really matter if you have that chemistry with your teammates to be able to perform at that high level in collegiate Rocket League here. But we're just waiting on the lobby to be made at the moment because as we went to game 5, we caused a slight bit of a delay, obviously, and my co-host also went on to not being here, but should be interesting to watch how Spring Arbor turns out and gives us a challenge. Should be interesting. So stay tuned for that, and also don't look at me. Also, thank you for everybody for the support in the chat and just watching and being here to support the Bears, whether it be the Bears or a specific player. And if you also, I see somebody asking how they can get a jersey for Duckworth or whoever else, you can go onto our SSU or esports.com and then get a customized jersey, I believe, of any of these players as you see here. But as we can see, the boys warming up, and yeah, Tannis with the nice attitude, just thumbs up and everything, and Duckworth just kind of playing Pokemon Go in the back there, getting his daily catches in because it's kind of crucial. But all the boys locked in here, ready to go, and should be able to see how it goes. Here we are, underway in the best of 5, second NACE game of tonight, and Slayer just immediately getting the bar down here, making it 1-0 with 5 seconds played into game 1 here. I believe Scoreplug's just not expecting that, but beautiful start for Shawnee. They're going to be pleased with this. And here we go. Taco Stash with a nice little 50. Duckworth following it up, taking the ball over from Spring Arbor. Zara able to play it off the one, trying to follow it up. Not having a lot of boost at the moment, though. Taco Stash just going to settle it onto the side. And now the ball dropping into the middle for Duckworth, getting a touch off to the side and getting another one forward. Zara getting a nice touch to just keep it in play here. And Slayer getting up for it quick. Taco Stash playing it off to the side here. Zara there in the right position. So is Duckworth to get a 50 against Turbsky. Slayer going up for the ball, not really getting the touch he wanted, but the ball being played into the middle. Taco Stash playing it forward. Duckworth in the right position, almost shooting it right into the goal, and getting nice little movement tech going. Slayer bumping into his teammate accidentally, but Taco Stash just able to redeem that whole counterplay. Duckworth with the slick movement, and Taco Stash getting the boom, but Turbsky able to keep the ball from being in their attacking half. Slayer up for the ball at the moment, and so is Taco Stash. Gets a nice little touch, almost goes right into the goal, but Zaragoza able to prevent that from happening. Duckworth here getting a touch in the middle, and Scoreflags not able to score, but the ball in Shawnee's half, and they're on the defense. But Taco Stash able to go up really quick, and the ball dropping. Slayer being aggressive here and just able to do what he wants. Duckworth playing it over one, almost scoring a top right goal, but Zaragoza with the beautiful save again. Taco Stash playing into the middle, almost getting the demo on Terpsky. Not quite getting there. But Taco Stash beating Scorp. And here comes Duckworth getting a 50 off the back wall. Nothing really coming from it at the moment, but Slayer just in the right position, almost scoring another banger of a goal, but Zaragoza has just been an iron wall this match, able to save Spring Arbor from multiple goals here. But here comes Slayer again, just getting a nice little touch, sees two defenders up for it, gets a 50-on-1, and there's Zaragoza again. Taco Stash with the waterfall, and Scorplag's just able to read that at that time. And the ball gets played forward, and Taco Stash with the nice demo. Slayer turning on this. Zaragoza going for the demo, not really getting it because Slayer slows his roll and sees that Zara is looking for the demo. Taco Stash getting bumped here, missing the boost, trying to go for it again. Slayer playing it into the middle. Here we are. And if you do want a Duckworth jersey or Duck Dad, Duck Mom jersey, whatever you want, it's been provided in the chat. Just click on that link and order yourself a jersey to support our team here that's putting in work and beautiful streams for us. And here's Taco Stash with the beautiful redirect bottom left corner. And just like his goal explosion, Taco Stash being Batman, scoring. 2-0, 145 remaining in game one here. Slayer with the beautiful 50, not really able to get the flip that he wanted, I believe. Taco stalling the ball out. And here comes a nice little touch from Zara for Scorp. And I believe Terpsky was trying to get that demo on Duckworth. Duckworth was already up for it and able to get it out. Here goes Taco Stash, getting a touch. Duckworth playing it into the middle. Slayer taking it off the wall. And gets a nice little touch. Taco Stash almost just dunking it. But, ooh, here we go. The date on the merch availability is a little off, but the link for the merchandise is in the chat. So if you like our jerseys or any of our players, feel free to show support by customizing it to your liking. But 55 seconds remaining here in game three. Duckworth playing it back to Taco. Taco playing it back to Duck. And Duck with the backflip. And Taco with the backflip. And Slayer just ready to finish it off and score the third goal here. What a beautiful sequence here. Duckworth backflip. Taco Stash backflip. And Slayer just in the right position, beating Zaragoza. And getting the third goal here. 45 seconds remaining in game one. And let's see if Shawnee keep putting the nail in the coffin, or if they let up and somehow Spring Arbor is able to make that comeback. Here's Taco Stash going for the ball, forcing the hit out. Duckworth staying with the ball here, gets it over one, almost gets it over Scorp, and now Slayer almost finishing and being the cleanup crew. Taco Stash getting the 50, but Slayer in the right position, gets that boost. Makes it awkward for Zaragoza. Zaragoza leaving it because he hears his teammate going up for it. And now here we are, Slayer on the tail of Zaragoza, trying to just force him to not slow down and make a mistake. Duckworth with the 50, and Duckworth with another 50. Slayer up for it, gets a soft touch, and here comes Taco, getting a nice little touch. And Zaragoza is able to just play it out, but the ball is still in play. Zaragoza playing it up, and Scorplag's is just going to play it off to the side. And game one going to Shawnee State Bears here, 3-0, and should be. angles and being in the right position wherever you want. And as we see here, we actually have Duckworth sitting out this game. Spooky has been subbed in. And we see his car. Is that the Octane? Is that like the other Octane? What car is that? The one that speaks here?
I don't think he uses.
Maybe. I'm not sure. But
If
yeah,
they want to actually show him, then let's see what it is. Oh yes, that's the car. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know. That's the Dingo? No, it's not the Dingo. I don't know what car that is. I don't think I've ever seen him use that car.
yeah, but hey, Spooky's trying new things out. You know, we're trying new things out. Spooky's been subbed in, and it's gonna be a nice showing of our skill here. Taco Stash getting demoed by Scorplax here.
I like the sub in because to be fair, this
Twinslers.
is the Twinser. Yeah, that's the
Twinsler.
Twins. No, it's
Twinser. Gotcha.
I did not know that.
Thank you for letting us know what car that is.
I know a lot of cars, but it's been a million years since I've seen it.
We cannot disclose financial dollar amounts. Taco Bell is all you're gonna get. But we have Taco Stash here just trying to sneak that goal in. But Turbsky playing it up.
Wasted play almost.
Slayer booming it forward. Taco Stash playing it into the middle. Slayer almost dunking it in. He does dunk it in. Gets the first goal a minute and 40 seconds into game 2 here. Spooky with that nice touch into the corner, rushing for their corner boost, and Slayer just dunking it in. When we have no Dunkworth in the game, we have Slayer.
I do like the sub in though, if it's to give Duckworth a little bit of time, because once again, I do feel like Shawnee saves much. This sub is a lot more important. A lot more important than it is.
I am on board with Usher on these claims. I would have been happy with the Crunchwrap Supreme, but here we are, game 2. 1-0 lead taken right now, and they will hope to keep it or increase the lead here.
Want better play, you gotta give a little bit of a. There's a word for it. I can't remember it. Anyways,
The Twins are going up for a Taco Stash. It's a nice little touch. Straight to the middle. Spooky gets a hit off the back wall. Zaragoza gonna try and use the space that Scorp is able to provide him.
very fast ball. You have to be to go for that. Tough situation.
Slayer here going off the ball. Zaragoza able to 50 it. Ball coming back out. Ooh, Taco Stash with a beautiful demo, giving Turbsky the ball away. But
Still gets a 50. And he
Gets a
jumps you
50.
high. Like,
yeah. Taco Stash playing it off to the side here. And Spooky doing what he does.
Yeah, gets it.
Taco Stash staying with the ball here, reading it off the back wall. Spooky up for it, and he's able to score bottom right. And this is what we do. We're able to just read it off the wall perfectly straight down. And Spooky with his goal.
A little something in the series.
Goalie off the field, but he's a striker in Rocket League, baby. This is what we're talking about.
He's up quick.
Minute 37 remaining. Spooky's already on the attack here, playing it
It's
into the
50.
middle.
Hold on, who is this guy?
Wait, Spooky. He's showing why he's here right now. He's able to get that beautiful 50, just kind of
Both
dunks it
50s.
on them, pancakes on them. And Taco Stash in the right position, just being cleanup crew.
Realistically, Zarzga should not be up there at all.
Yeah.
Like should be just sitting on front post.
Both of
but
them being on back wall definitely costed them a little bit. Spooky with the aggressive plays here, able to 50 in midair, staying with it. Doesn't get the second touch though.
It gets
Now,
50, but it's
a
bouncing
little
down,
bit.
and that is not going to be a goal.
Yeah, it was looking kind of threatening, but not really nothing coming from it. Taco with the backwards musty, trying to read the 50. He's feeling himself at the moment.
I touch for Spooky. Gonna
Yeah,
hit it
Spooky
down.
almost getting his second goal as well. Slayer trying to assist him with the demo. Taco Stash playing it off. Zaragoza in the right position at the moment.
Little pass, I guess. Crazy. Taco Stash take his time. Get already past two. Shawnee defender has to go up quick here. Back half. Do with a flip off the sidewall, but really claim the launch. But Spooky is fast there and actually almost gets the goal.
They do get the goal, but that demo kind of really disrupting the whole play of Spring Arbor. Slayer with the beautiful demos this game.
Great job from Taco. Takes time on that shot.
Yo, it's a
That
slow
Spring Arbor's
shot
gonna be
off
running.
the end. Team Sanders. If you're talking about a salesman for Octanes and Phoenix, dude, come on over. We got spots for you. You can live with me and Ducky. But here we are, 4-0 in game 2.
Played the Venom at me, bro. No, yeah, upset about the no flip. Still get the shot.
We
still get
hear
the,
the no flip complaint because that's kind of insane here.
That's
Yeah,
what?
That should have 100% been.
He got
flip.
robbed.
But he still did get the goal. Not really the way he wanted, but yeah, or that, or if you have a bus that somebody wants to sponsor us with, you're more than welcome to come down.
Hey, yeah, let me know if you just have a $250,000 transportation vehicle. I mean, we'll go for it.
Yeah, we'll most definitely take it. But game 2 here, going to Shawnee as well, and they're looking pretty decent out there, getting a comfortable win there even. And now this is game. What's up?
I'm gonna grab some.
Okay.
Game. Last game. To be honest. Wants to shut this down.
And it's just me again. But we're about 2 hours from Cincinnati. 1.5 to 2 hours depending on where in Cincinnati. But our Shawnee State right now rocking out with a 2-0 lead on match point against Spring Arbor. And they definitely want to wrap this game up quick so they have a little bit of a breather before their ECAC game here. But game 3 loading here, and should be a fun one to see if we're going to keep Spooky or if we're bringing...
I mean, yeah, we're keeping him. He actually had 3 assists that game.
And a
Pretty
goal.
Good job.
And a goal.
It's high. Oh, just that 30 boost,
Taco Stash staying with it, though. Not really getting what he wants.
Gets cut around.
Zaragoza gets around one. Spooky is able to avoid the bump and almost get the ball out, but unfortunately, not really quite there.
Man, that feels bad. Spooky actually had perfect movement there, but he actually doesn't. He could have just drove into it. But he actually goes for the flip, expecting a 50.
Now you're talking our language, Josh. we might reach out, but for now, I cannot speak on the matter. We will just be providing you these beautiful streams for you to watch. Taco Stash with the beautiful assist from Slayer here, as we see. Slayer just goes, here, man. And then Taco goes, all right. And he just booms it straight into the goal.
For you to have a beautiful stream, you gotta have some beautiful shots and gameplay.
Yeah.
And show that as they tie the game up 4 minutes.
Hit that from Daddy.
Oh, sorry.
We do bad, yeah, you bad.
You know me, man. I'm a multilingual.
Right. But as you see, we have merch available. So if you do want to support us, you can also get a Taku jersey or a Wapo jersey if you're a real one. But you can check out the store, and the link should be in the chat if you want to support us. Any purchase really helps out. And Spooky almost getting his second goal here. Not quite able to finish it though. Taco Stash keeping the ball up though. Score gets a 50. Slayer already up for the ball here. Here comes Spooky trying to read that. Doesn't really get much out of it. Ball going.
He's still on that side though. He could get a touchdown, but barely misses.
Yep. Gets the boost though, so he's able to rotate out and kind of be able to be a threat here. Slayer with the demo, leaving the ball. Nobody here. I think he was expecting Spooky to go, but doesn't quite get it.
Slayer just hits 0 boost with that.
I do believe you
aerial.
can. I'm not sure if you can or cannot put your own name on it. You should be able to customize it to the fact where you can put your own name on it, right?
Yes. Yep.
So
if you want the name Duckworth on it, you get Duckworth.
well, his name's not Duckworth, but
Oh my God!
you can get your own name on it. Like if you want to get Ush or totally not Ush, that's all you.
Well, Lord Firequad.
Okay, well, okay, you lost the plot. But anyways, here comes Turbsky.
I watched Shrek. Okay.
With the play here, Zaragoza just able to get something happen here. Slayer with the beautiful defensive play. Turbsky able to take out 2 men on defense, but Slayer just being fast enough to get back in time to save his team from being equalized.
And a shot, top right bins.
The guy on the mic is not Travis. Don't worry, it's somebody you know.
Wait, who said that?
Because I said totally not us.
Oh
and
yeah,
that's
I was like,
Discord name. But anyways, your secret's safe with us. Don't worry. Spring Arbor scoring another goal, and now Taco Stash just bringing it up, taking it down slow, and the shot gets played up. I'm the roommate. I'm the roommate. Yeah. Ball gets played up. Turbsky trying to keep with it, not really getting it. I'm the one who joined the call and with the camera mic. And anyways, Taco Stash playing it off the side here, trying to take the ball with him, playing it forward, and the ball is just kind of floating at the moment. Slayer playing it into the middle. Scorp playing it straight up, and Slayer just going to take another shot here. Almost scores.
Surprised I see the shot out. Thought he'd pass low to.
Yeah, Scorp getting a touch here, and Slayer now carrying the ball. And it's okay. I've been around frat houses, so it's cool. The hazing. But here's Taco Stash.
But here at Shawnee, we don't accept that.
No, not at Shawnee frat houses. I'm talking Rutgers, like New Jersey, where it's DGen hours 24/7. But Taco Stash almost able to get that touch.
It turns out, Spring Arbor just doesn't hit the net.
Zaragoza playing it forward. Slayer gets almost gets a touch actually, and Slayer now gets demoed unfortunately. Zaragoza playing it forward.
Spooky couldn't connect with the first one, but he
gets
will
a
get
nice little touch into the middle.
Slayer with time on the ball, immediately found by Spring Arbor. Saying if we want to win this,
Boston Cream at the moment would really satisfy my sweet cravings. And Scorp Plug almost gets a shot onto the goal. 50 seconds remaining here. Not really looking too good for either team. They have to get a goal here if they do not want to go into overtime. And for Spring Arbor, this is not the worst position to be in because they are down 2-0 in the series.
They will get a touchdown. Pretty good awkward touch, to be honest.
Doesn't really work out in their favor too much. And now Taco Stash almost just able to fake out the last man back. Turbsky having that sense. And Spooky coming in, getting his second goal of the series and possibly winning the series for his team and showing why he's on the team at the moment.
Simple shot, but gotta look at the power behind it.
Yeah, Spooky is 100% up next. He's a double athlete, an absolute beast on and off the field as we see. But
and I think he likes Taco Bell.
Yeah, I think he likes Taco Bell too. He wouldn't be mad against maybe a Gordita crunch.
Give him another goal. Why not?
Ooh, the ball gets played up to the backboard, and Taco Stash is keeping it up, finishing it off, making it 4-2 in the series. And there goes Scorplags and Spring Arbor with a good series, but not really able to take a single game away.
There goes my taco. Watch him as he scores.
Maybe Spooky can get some Wendy's then, you know, if
Oh, yeah.
Taco's only for Duckworth. But that's game. That's the series actually, and that's NACE games for tonight. I do believe we are streaming the ECAC games after, and that one's going to be a really good game. It's going to be against Southern Mississippi, one of the top teams in the division. Um, and I do believe they are, I think, ranking wise, better than Siena Heights. So that's going to be an interesting game to see, and that's a best of 7 as well. So it's going to be a longer game.
Oh, Southern Miss. They're going to have to kick up their A game to
Yeah.
really take this win because Southern Miss is a pretty well put together team.
But that's our stream for NACE, and I believe our next game is going to start in about 15-20 minutes. So we should be back in a little bit after this short break. So stay tuned. Check out the merchandise.
Get you something to
And
eat so you can
Get
sit
you
down.
get some popcorn,
and watch
and
the
we'll be back
masterpiece.
soon. Thank you.
I am Travis Lynn, coach of esports here at Shawnee State University. I do teach video game design and I coach esports classes, but I also help coach and facilitate the entire esports program. Currently on varsity, we have around 52 players on our roster. We support 6 different titles. They are League of Legends, Call of Duty, Hearthstone, Overwatch, Rocket League, and Smash Bros. We also support multiple teams at a club level, including Valorant and another Overwatch team, as well as allowing varsity players to play on some secondary lineups during our club program. So,
hi, my name is Anissa Peoples. I'm the coordinator of athletics media here at Shawnee State University. I'm also an assistant with the esports team and I run their inclusion committee. I have a really cool and unique experience with esports. I was a member of the inaugural varsity team in fall of 2018. I was a hitscan DPS player for the Overwatch team. After I left and finished my degree here, I got to come back as the assistant and start with just writing about the team and making sure we were promoted. And now I've kind of grown and taken a bigger role here at Shawnee State.
My name is Gwendolyn Bowman. My gamer tag is Obama, and I play Overwatch. Well, Overwatch 2 now. I come from a really small town where opportunities like this don't really exist. A lot of people play games, but there's no competitive scene and there's nothing really to do with it competitively. And when I came here to Shawnee State, I saw that we had a competitive scene for Overwatch. I had been playing Overwatch for about a year then, so I joined our club team and I just instantly fell in love with the scene. My favorite part about competing here is, I'd say, the teamwork that we put into it. There are times where we will play against people that are much better, like mechanically skilled, but when it comes down to teamwork, they don't really work together as well as a team. Here at Shawnee State, the team is really like one tight-knit group.
My name is Thomas de Grauw. I play for the Shawnee League team and I'm from the Netherlands. Shawnee has impacted me in multiple ways. Like I said, the school is very including, they accept everyone and everything. They do a lot of activities around school which has me gotten into meeting new people and make new friends, especially like esports as well. Most of the guys I've never met before, and after 2-3 weeks they're like friends to me.
As much as I wanted to be a high-level competitor or an entertainer, helping others find their dream or find their passions is really what I like to do as a professor and as a coach, helping them elevate themselves to where they actually want to go, or anything goals that they want to achieve. Seeing them do those things, if it's winning a game or passing a test or getting through a class that they were struggling with, seeing the smiles on their faces when they go through those things is always the best part of it. I think it's important to have diversity in esports or in anything you do, because I've lived in many different states in the United States, and I always learn something new when I'm introduced to a new culture. I grow as a person when I learn from different people's backgrounds, understanding their perspectives and where they come from, and I want to make sure that everybody has that experience on the team as well. That's a big part of college in anyways, is to make sure that you get to meet people from different cultures, different backgrounds, different perspectives, and we can facilitate that in a group of people that are wanting to excel and level up. So we want to make sure that we continue to do that.
For people from marginalized communities, it's hard enough to be a gamer, and coming into maybe a collegiate program where you're already under stress, you're already trying to focus on your academics, you want to make sure that you have somewhere you can go and just let loose and go into your flow state and feel comfortable. And any way we can make that better is important. I'd like to think that I empower people, especially as somebody who has been brought in. I want to empower people who may not have a voice outside of this space, and I want to make sure they know that they're heard and give them a platform if needed. People
from different cultures, backgrounds, brings in more experience into a group which everyone can learn from. In my daily life, communication is very important, and playing video games, I've learned that communication is key. So that's how it's impacted my life the most, I think.
Gaming has changed my life because it's my #1 hobby. It's just something that I always constantly like to do. It's something that makes me happy.
All right, here we go with our ECAC game. Best of 7 as well.
Yeah.
So this series is going to be interesting to see.
Oh,
Zaf
Zaf.
already scoring the goal
Top
here.
left.
Yo. Not able to carry like one. He took it below 1. Zaf was also impressive. I don't think he was expecting that.
First shot. I mean, we were ready for this to be a tough one anyways, so. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, 11 seconds in, kind of getting that goal. Top dash demo, giving Ducky a lot of space here. Ducky's gonna try and take it with him. Getting that demo on Zaf. Top dash playing in the middle. Nobody to follow it up. Ducky's switching on this. Melodic with a shot on goal. Slayer with a beautiful save coming out. Taco just trying to follow it through.
Yeah, but oh yeah, Astro. That's the familiar name from Southern Mississippi here. Pretty solid player. I do think Melodic sounds a little familiar as well, but I have never heard of Zath.
I think Zath is a new addition for sure.
But hey, there's a lot of these names I've never heard of before that just put in quite the work. For a great example was actually Concord. I didn't know too much about Concord, and I'm not too like distant from I'd say CRL and stuff like that, bubble
Keeping up
players
the
and stuff.
rosters and stuff.
Yeah. But all of Concord surprised me because they're like an imported European team that just cooked. And yeah, well, I don't know much about European players, so that might make sense. And yeah, Zath is able to come up and get that 50 because there's no boost really in the tank for Slayer to get much of a strong 50. See, you could see he used the first little bit of boost to reach the ball first to get that 50 out. And nothing else to make his car any stronger.
Car. Minute 30 seconds played here. Slayer going up the ball here.
A little
Trying to
uncomfortable
bump
of a touch there. But
Zath playing it forward. Zath is just looking very necky at the
but Taco's actually up pretty quick. And that's a bad 50 from Southern Mississippi, and Shawnee will get their first goal.
get one back here. Yeah, Melodic kind of just plays it down. Zath doesn't get the best fit with Slayer.
Zath thinking he could take his time a little bit too long there, just ends up feeding it to the hood of Slayer.
Getting that goal back. Still one goal down here, but still having 3.5 minutes here. Slayer keeping the pressure up. Melodic making it go into the middle.
Ooh, a little laggy of a 50 there. Either he got the second hit or... Oh, just off the bar. Duckworth will get the save. Cross to his teammate.
Putting it up here. Taco Stash.
Good go. Yeah, good go. Melodic doesn't even have either. That was awkward. Taco Stash. Good job. Good job, Taco Stash. Let's go, baby. Look at that. Shoots on his empty net that was given to him by Duckworth because he is a menace. And he's going to get rid of your team.
You're a menace. But 2:55 remaining here in game one. Score is 2-2. And let's go.
Oh, goody.
Are these for us?
Oh, bad. Zath.
Let's go.
Zath actually gets the pass down there that came down quick from Melodic. Actually, an amazing pass. That's I got to give you your props. That was quick.
Too much there.
That was quick. Yeah, 3-2. I mean, wow, this is going a lot better anyways than I thought, especially when they went down 2 immediately pretty much.
Yeah, they kind of recovered from that, but now they have a little bit of catching up to do again. Duckworth with the space here, not really getting the 50, but Slayer coming in and getting that 50 instead. Slayer getting a touch over one, and Melodic is just in the right position there.
Remember, this Shawnee team, they beat, I believe it was TKU, who beat, Northwood.
Yeah.
Northwood Blue, like in CRL. It's kind of nuts. Even if they had a little a sub in or a player that wasn't playing as consistently with them, that's a huge win. Like no matter what.
True.
And this will spill out to Taco in the corner here. Yeah, he's going to take all of his time to catch this.
Satch getting so into the corner.
It was like good idea from the first man on Southern to actually try to force out that like spill touch, but no, Slayer doesn't see the empty net about like half a second too late. But Shawnee still have a little bit of possession here.
Goal is just open at the moment, and Southern Mississippi taking advantage of that, getting that third goal or fourth goal in, making the scoreline 4-2 at the moment.
I gotta completely clear that from my mind if I'm Slayer, like fully. Like, do not let that eat at you at all, because you're still doing pretty dang good against Southern Mississippi.
You still have a minute 30 left in the game, which is a lot of time on the clock to score 2 goals. No problem.
They scored 2 goals in a minute 30.
Exactly.
So in a row too. So they need
that's the difference between the average player and this caliber of players. If they are able to keep that mentality up, they can score 2 goals in 15 seconds, Like, it doesn't take a lot. It's just trying to outplay and be faster and beating perfectly.
Ooh, that beat would have been exactly what Shawnee needed, but unfortunately, they didn't get that beat in the middle either. That beat in the middle before the second 50 would have been amazing, but it's an open net, and Taco Stash put it
away with it. This is exactly what they needed. Duckworth getting this beat over one guy. Melodic caught out of position. Leaving Taco Stash to just roll that ball in. And as we see, 54 seconds remaining in game 1 here. And still have a great chance of tying it up. Slayer off the back wall.
Yeah,
Astro
actually gets the
beat.
touch though. Slayer,
Beats 2 players here though, and Duckworth trying to carry this forward.
good soft from him too, just to keep it close enough to either get another 50 and buy time for Shawnee.
Zath getting that touch into the corner there. Duckworth playing it out, and Zath with the shot right into the goal here. And that is not looking too good for Shawnee at the moment.
Yeah, perhaps if I were Duckworth, I would maybe empty jump into that first, and then 50. Once you see last second, he's going to get a contact with the ball, because otherwise it'll spill out, and there's going to be someone upfield to deal with that, especially at this caliber of play. Yeah.
Yeah. Tacostache taking the ball here, beating 2 people. Duckworth playing into the middle, but Zath is already up. Too. He's so fast with the ball there. Zath kind of showing why he's a part of this powerhouse of the team. Just able to beat players who are super fast without really looking.
But that gives Taco an advantage on net. Can't quite get it though. Had to shoot low. But Shawnee can't crash net fast.
Not really able to.
Yeah. By the way.
Yeah. No reason for this to be here,
Yeah,
but this might be our sponsor. Or
Yeah, I
whatever.
don't like.
But game 2, we're about to. Pretty good.
Mhm.
Yep. We love Pepsi. But game 1, kind of a close game. 5-3 scoreline. High scoring game for sure. Especially having playing against a team that's as good as Southern Mississippi. But I think just small mistakes that were made, and they recognize that, and they're going to come back game 2 here trying a different approach, hopefully. Just being more aggressive and kind of playing like they were against Siena Heights, but just a little bit better.
So they need some more momentum or pep. See? Cut to the game. Cut to the game.
Get this guy off the screen. But you are right. I think if they had some Pepsi in their life, or maybe some Gatorade, they would have definitely won that last game. But game 2 here underway, and Tacostache playing a beautiful shot off the pass of Duckworth here, as we see. Duck gets 1 touch, stays on the wall, gets another, and Taco just touches it with his back wheels just to flip it into place, into the goal.
Yeah, and it's amazing because he kept that so linear, and it didn't even spill out to the opponent where they can actually challenge it.
And I
he
think
took the most
the
awkward
opponents
shot.
were expecting a shot that was a lot more direct, and Taco just like tilting his car in the perfect angle to get that far shot just threw him off a lot. But there's Slayer getting the beautiful save. Duck with no boost, but Southern Mississippi doesn't know this. He's gonna stay with the ball because they just let him run a little bit. Astro with the boost, and Tacostache up for it. Doesn't get the
enough
50 that he
though.
wants.
He's gonna be in trouble.
But there's Duckworth with the boost. But the ball is still in Shawnee's half, but full possession to Shawnee at the moment.
Big pass. You
Duckworth
still have
gets
Duck
one.
on the ball.
Duck gets another touch. Ooh, Taco almost reaching it perfectly. Just getting onto the ball here. But
And a
that's
fast
just wide
counterattack.
open. Yeah. Just get that flick over everybody and just it goes.
I love that. You're real, Astro.
I see. They need more pep. See. Like,
Yeah.
I get the
You didn't
joke.
get that?
No,
Oh,
I did.
okay, sorry.
Decent joke.
I didn't have enough,
I take it back. I take it back.
I didn't
My
have
apologies.
enough emphasis on the.
Yeah, no, you just kind of. Anyways, 4 minutes remaining in game 2 here. 1-1 the scoreline. Tacostache with the save here.
That's a huge
the
beat,
saving
though.
grace.
But that's a huge demo.
Yeah, giving space to Melodic. He gets the mid boost as well. And Shawnee at the moment caught without a lot of boost to work with. Duckworth on his way down, just being able to relieve his team of pressure. Slayer with the flip, getting another touch. Melodic lands incorrectly, but here's Tacostache with 2 people
but
going.
it's gonna
And
be a pass.
Duckworth just able to slap that in, putting just enough power on it where the save was not able to get out.
And it seems like Southern Mississippi had a little bit of a miscommunication there, colliding in air.
Yeah, the double commit. But here we are, 3 minutes and 33 seconds remaining. Shawnee State with the lead at the moment. There goes Slayer. Gets a nice little 50 straight up. Duckworth able to take it to the side here. Now they're a little beat. Zath, not a lot of boost though. Taco playing it to the side, and
Oh,
Duckworth,
wait, good spill up Duckworth there.
the 50, not the best, but Slayer using all his boost to play it forward. Duck already up for it, getting a beautiful touch onto the back wall, and Melodic, I think, gets a little bit of a pinch there to just make it zoom. Ball coming into the middle, double commit again, giving Duckworth a decent amount of space. He plays it forward to Taco Stash, he fakes it. Astro able to read it though.
And to be fair, if you get that fake, that's actually super. That's going to bounce off the back wall uncontested. When you do things like that in this level of play, it is just a spell.
Yeah, it disrupts everything that's going
For
on.
disaster.
Ball
Still
kind of
goes in.
just rolls right in front of the goal, and Taco in the right position to force it in. Here we see Slayer just roll up, and Taco with the beautiful position.
Yeah.
And 3-1 with 2 minutes 41 seconds remaining. This 2-goal lead that Shawnee's holding on to at the moment.
Oh, they won the Spanish, though.
They did with the Spanish, but the ball is now in the possession of Southern Miss. Hey, don't worry about it, man. You said what you said, and we support you throughout everything because you're a great guy.
It's so difficult sometimes. If you see that first man after he gets 50, get that demo so quick, it's almost as if he didn't go for the actual 50.
No, exactly. Because like you're like, what just happened? You look back and it's like, oh, like it was that quick. Just didn't catch it. But Taco Stash with the 50 here, ball gets spilled out to the side. Duckworth with no boost, kind of taking it here. Sees the guy trying to demo him, gets a nice little jump to stay with the ball. And Taco here just gets the flip reset, or not the flip reset, the ceiling reset. Getting their back boost. Yup. Duckworth playing it into the middle. And Slayer turning for this, but Zath is going to beat him, and he's going to have another touch here. Doesn't really get to it, though. But Zath's still in the attacking front with a 100 boost. Here comes Duckworth playing it into the corner, Slayer with the boost, and the goal is wide open. This is exactly what Shawnee does. They have one guy go for that demo, and as you see here, Slayer didn't even have that much. He had like 12 boost, but he was able to just use his momentum from his flips to get that goalie demo.
He got demo premium, man. His name is Slayer.
Yep, exactly. That's what he does. We have people laughing.
Doing a slow kickoff there, but Slayer will be slayed.
I'll take.
Oh.
But Astro here on the attack doesn't have any boost. Taco Stash playing into the side. Zath waiting for this 50. The 50 spills right into the middle. Duckworth sees Astro in the corner and intervenes with the touch. There's a touch by Taco Stash forward, and Slayer with no boost still beating the man back. And here comes a shot by Taco. Duckworth fakes, gets a touch off to the side. Taco gets the big boost, and now here we go. Gets one touch, gets the ceiling reset. Oh, he tries to show out, but not really able to follow it up there. Slayer getting demoed might actually be pretty ideal for Shawnee here, as they have an extra man back now. Taco Stash playing it forward, that beautiful 50. Zath getting a touch, hoping for something. Slayer gets a sideways touch, I think, just so it's not too hard. Duckworth going up for it, doesn't get the touch that he wants, but is able to recover from the wall here.
That touch from Slayer is... Oh.
Melodic just getting a crazy ceiling pinch, I believe, that made the ball fall straight down, waterfall. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, a little laggy there. Even
Astro pre-flips it perfectly just to get that goal.
Charity goal? No.
Yeah, sometimes we let it happen just to keep the momentum of the game going. But we won't see that again, right? We won't see that again, right? Nope. We won't see that again, right? Yup. Taco Stash being an absolute menace. No boost in goal, but still able to be a defensive wall. Here comes Duckworth.
Bang.
Gets that beautiful 50 that Shawnee needs.
Yeah, the little touch that Slayer got earlier on, I do like that touch purely because it is to bait the opponent out with something, give them a ball that's popped high that they have to react to and waste boost on.
Yup.
But when they're just enough space away to react and get a great touch, you've sort of passed. So
that's game 2, and
that's
Shawnee takes Shawnee takes game 2 here with a comfortable lead. They were definitely a lot more confident in their abilities and trusted each other a lot more, I believe.
reversing the score lines from last game,
Yeah,
actually, right? 4-2,
Literally
4-2.
4-2. Yeah, actually, I think Southern Miss had 5-2, like they scored at the end.
Yeah.
But basically, a reversal of scores where they lose the first game by like 3 goals, and then the next game they come back and win the game by 2 goals. And in a best of 7, that has a lot of impact where the momentum keeps shifting. But obviously, game 3, fresh start, fresh slate, 0-0, not the same amount of pressure, and also deeper into the series. So both teams are a lot more warmed up now. I'm not really sure if Southern Mississippi has had to play 2 series before this, though. So that might be an advantage for Shawnee here, having that warm-up going. Slayer already on the attack. Duckworth trying to get a shot on goal, but Astro gets that save. Zat turning for this, gets a settle over Taco Stash.
But
Duckworth
you
plays
do
it.
give him the back wall.
Melodic gets up for it, though. Probably stops a goal here, to be honest. Astro gets a touch. He's going to look for this foot reset. Not really enough boost or momentum to get to it. Melodic getting demoed here. Slayer up for the ball. Getting a 50 straight down. And here goes Duckworth. It's one touch. Tries to stay with it. Gets another 50. Ball into the corner of Southern Mississippi. Here goes Taco Stash playing it into the middle. Zath just ready for it. Flips backwards. Doesn't have any boost, though. And this is looking kind of menacing. Because Duck has a decent amount of boost here. Looking for Taco. He sees him. But Astro with the beautiful save with no boost.
And it's actually better that it spills across the wall there, because that just gave the ball right back to Taco from Slayer there.
Ball coming into the middle. Duckworth just being a menace. Gets the bump. Almost just drops down perfectly for Taco here. Melodic playing it straight into the hands of Duckworth. Duck with about 50 boost here, trying to make something happen. Nothing really coming from it, but the ball possession is given away. Slayer gets a nice touch ahead, but Melodic booms him in the process. Duckworth up for the ball, gets the double demo has come out, and Slayer with the shot, and Duckworth almost dunking it, but not quite at the corner. 0-0 with 1.5 minutes played in game 3 here.
Spilled out for Zath, but
Duckworth with a beautiful touch off the back wall. Slayer with the demo. Open goal, but the angle is so tight. He's not able to do much. Duckworth makes the ball drop
doesn't
straight
have enough
down.
boost either.
And Slayer just being cleanup crew, finishing it up. This is exactly what they needed. Taco playing it up, Duckworth playing it straight down. And then as we see, Astro's awkward, still mid-flight, where Slayer is ready to shoot that.
perhaps the best thing Taco could have done there, because you don't even have enough boost to actually get an angle on that thing to shoot it down.
Slayer winning the kickoff, but then getting taken out by Astro here. Now Melodic kind of doing his thing, taking it over multiple people, and even the
350s.
third one, but Duckworth is able to save them from another tragedy.
Ooh, messes up his wall dash there, which actually just kind of hurts the play, but
Melodic takes a shot, and I believe that would have been a very good shot, but I believe Astro just accidentally blocks it there. Ball is past Zath, but
now he's-
Melodic full boost.
now he's floating with 0 boost, by the way. Zath with quite a bit of a mistake there, but
Ooh, the demo coming out, kind of giving his team a chance, but luckily Shawnee has multiple men ready to just be deployed on defense. Taco Stash with the 50, playing it straight into the middle. Shot coming out from Duckworth. He gets the shot and the demo, but not quite able to score there. Here goes Duck. The ball is going to hit the ceiling, coming straight down. Here goes Taco Stash, playing it into the corner. Ball going up, and now here is Melodic on the attack. Slayer intervening, saying, no, I'm not going to give you all that free space. Zap committing for it, not really getting what they want. And Taco Stash, even though he's out of boost, still being an absolute iron wall.
and Southern Mississippi actually almost picking up a bump there, I believe. Duckworth.
And Duck able to follow this up, though.
And look, yeah, look how awkward that ball is anyways. Astro had to just anti-jump to that thing, but a small pop from Slayer isn't enough to give it to Taco, perhaps needing to leave it instead. But it is all right as long as Shawnee can keep this momentum going forward.
Astro here taking it across the goal, trying to flick it over one person. Duckworth intervening, getting demoed, and also Zap getting the boost, getting the wall dashes. Taco playing it over one. Zap is ready for it though. Melodic playing it over two, and this is kind of looking menacing. And the ball just hitting the back wall and coming down.
Yeah, Duckworth having plenty of boost, but it's an awkward read for him.
Yeah, he almost gets that save, but at that point, it's so hard to really do much. But with 56 seconds remaining, it's 1-1 in game 3 here. Kind of intense. Zap getting that demo on Slayer, and now Melodic staying with it with 100 boost. But Duckworth getting a decent touch here.
Taco will be much quicker to that 50.
Oh, and
Ooh,
the fake coming out, and I think both the players from Southern Mississippi were expecting Taco to follow up with that, and all he did was double jump and not go for it. And Melodic caught out of rotation. Ball just falls in with 41 seconds remaining. This is what we do.
Might have misplay having two people to use there, but neither one of them want to go and just sit on back post ball.
Taco
And
just
good speed.
being absolutely a speed racer, getting it over two people there. Now Taco with full boost, he gets demoed, but he gets a good touch, and Duckworth fully 180 his car, getting another good touch.
Slayer beating two there. A shot on.
Shot on Melodic, getting a nice save. All they have to do here is keep the ball in their half. Yup, 12 seconds. Slayer will be taking it up the wall to burn as much time as possible. Getting one touch. Zad getting 50'd by Slayer. Now Duckworth has the ball. He gets a bad touch. The ball is getting flung forward, but I believe Taco is just going to try and kill it.
Astro gets underneath.
He actually does. And this is what happens. On 0 seconds, not able to actually kill the momentum. Astro with no boost, keeping the ball up. Melodic playing it. Slayer not able to get that second touch. And Zad just scoring with 0 seconds remaining here.
What a 0 second drill there. Southern Mississippi not wanting to give this game to Shawnee in any way.
And that's how it goes. This is the first overtime we've seen in 3 series tonight. And now the pressure is fully on Shawnee. Not a lot of boost to work with. The shots are coming non-stop. Taco Stash able to play it off to the side. It gets 100 boost. Ball is dropping down and almost gets scored on. Duckworth with the beautiful save. Taco Stash is up for it. He's going to beat one. And he's going to try and double tap here. Nothing really coming from it. Duckworth playing it back to Slayer. Shot up to Duck. And Taco going for it, not getting it.
Slayer barely able to bail them out there. That would have been very dangerous.
Ball going back. Zath is being an absolute menace, playing aggressive. Astro, one demo coming out. He's going for another one.
The bump just doesn't work.
Slayer up for it. Also gets a save. Duckworth playing it forward. Taco is just picking up small boost pads, trying to provide pressure. Astro's on the ball. He's going to try and score. Doesn't really get much out of it. Slayer playing it into the side. And they're keeping the possession. Melodic getting the 100 boost pickup.
It's 150, but still no more members on the backboard now for Shawnee. All beaten, but the last member of Southern Mississippi just doesn't want to go.
Duck is up for it. He's going to try and make something happen here. Nothing really coming out of it. Taco Stash playing it up. Oh, ball being taken below him. Slayer in a corner position. Kind of awkward. Gets it over one. But here comes a shot. Duckworth seeing the opportunity to save it. But Slayer kind of getting a backwards touch. Might be kind of costly here. Duckworth with the beautiful intervention.
Taco with the
There's
quick
a boom. And Zath is just going to get to it. But there's no one back here. Oh, and Duckworth almost getting that goal score. And now the ball is going to waterfall straight down. Or it's not. It's the back wall. Oh, double commit here. And luckily Slayer just being that cornerstone for the team, able to save them again.
Actually allows Duckworth to get that 100 boost.
Here's the double tap. Oh, he almost dunks it, especially with the demo coming in. Slayer has no boost. Astro just picks up the 100. Leaves the ball for Zath. Taco with 150. Duckworth gets another one. He's going to try and stay with the ball here. Gets another touch. Ball comes into the middle. But now it's boomed out. Slayer with barely any boost. Able to win
Still
that.
able to outspeed.
But Melodic is just in goal here. Able to save them. And Astro now with a lot of space to work with. Slayer taking it off to the side here. And now the ball's going to come straight back in. And with the 100 pickup, he tries to beat that. But Duckworth sees that he's going to get beat. So decides not to challenge. Now he's just going to try and get some boost. Taco Stash playing it off to the side. Zath is going to get another touch, and Duckworth with the shot.
The touch forward
to Taco Stash.
Astro gets up so quick, though, and actually saves it.
Almost scoring there. And now straight into the middle. Almost getting it, but only Duckworth behind.
Hard read from Melodic.
Ball's coming off to the side, and a 50 by Ducky. Here comes Slayer. A shot onto goal. Not the best touch from Astro. Here comes Taco capitalizing on it. Ball comes into the middle.
A shot,
And the
and it's low.
goalie is just being disrupted by Taco here, as we see. Taco gets that one touch and immediately starts boosting towards, oh, it was Duckworth. Duckworth was the one that went straight for the goalies, kind of forcing Zath to jump for it. And after a hard-fought victory, Game 2 is going to go. Game 2 is going to go to Shawnee State here, and they're going to be very pleased with that.
And excellent recognition at the apex of the moment for Slayer to shoot that low. Noticing that there's someone far post and someone who just can't reach it.
I love
even if they jump down.
how the full on yours is just like slowly just. But no, that's, hey, Pepsi's too good to not drink, so I do understand. But after that insane game there, they definitely need some refreshments.
Maybe some Pepsi.
Yeah, maybe some cold beverages, like maybe a cold Pepsi. But we're gonna be going into Game 4 here, and interesting series so far. First game, Southern Mississippi was able to just take. Second game, Shawnee was able to take, and in the third game, it came down to.
Especially after you fought this hard.
It came down to
gotta feel
overtime with literally both teams having so many opportunities to score, but not being allowed to just because of the sheer level of defense.
Ooh, wait, gets the pop out. Slayer could touch that soft.
Ooh.
Oh, that would have been a wonderful
Taco
play
stash.
for Shawnee.
Taco almost gets the beautiful play, but even though Taco not able to get the goal he wants, he was able to recover fast enough to still keep possession, which is wild. Here's Taco playing it over too, but Astro's just in the right position. Oh,
Get the demo. Oh, a little bit smoke screen there. Can't really find the net.
but also just a goalie
Or the
in
defender.
goal. So yeah, here comes Taco with the ball. Just trying to stay with it and take his time as he sees nobody going for
The
it.
fake.
And he's being a menace. The ball's straight up in front of Southern Mississippi's goal here.
And look how much boost he just forced out of Astro with that little fake. Much more boost he would have forced out than any other play possible.
Call him Chris Cobb because he's a sniper. Slayer definitely living up to his name of just being in the right position.
Another demo coming out on Astro.
Ooh,
End up.
Duckworth
Ooh.
almost top bins. Not really getting it though, and Lottie not really shooting it too well. Kind of just gave the ball away. Astro with no boost here, and Duckworth recognizing that, keeping the pressure. Slayer gets one off the ball, but the goal is completely empty. Taco Stash without any boost, still able to make that defensive play. Zath is trying to stay with this. Duckworth able to get that touch just enough for Slayer to use his double jump to get to the ball. 50 by Taco, another 50 by Taco.
That's
Here's
the quick-
Duckworth up for it. Gets one touch, gets
Gets
another
two.
touch, almost double taps it in.
It's the bump on Melodic though. That means
I actually don't think he got that. I think Melodic was just able to swerve it. Slayer with the demo, but Zath in the right position. Gonna try and read this on the wall. Doesn't really get it.
it's a little bit of an awkward spot, especially as one of his teammates are demoed and he's in an uncomfortable spot. We're gonna see one of the Shawnee defenders here move upfield.
There's Duck. He's going up for it. Oh, he's gonna go onto the side. And Taco's gonna stay with it. Gets the backflip. I don't think that's what he wanted.
I believe the backflip was for the first challenge he gets. He can almost score. He can backflip and then get the second challenge immediately.
Yeah,
As
that was
as in
definitely
a
the game
time
plan.
so.
Yeah, the time was not the best, but almost getting scored on and Gold able to just save
Already
Shawnee
up
again.
though.
Taco with no boost, still able to get that beautiful 50. Astro, Taco Stash is dumping it backwards, almost perfect. Melodic with no boost here, he's gonna try and fake it. Gets the flip, doesn't get nothing out of it, but he's making Shawnee jump like nothing. Hits the crossbar here, and now Shawnee in trouble. Not a lot of boost to work with, and Southern Mississippi gonna take full advantage of that.
Most awkward spots you could really be in. First man doesn't get a touch. Your back wall just not in a comfortable spot at all.
They're in the comms. Most definitely, they're hearing what we're saying, and especially when we say that we don't have boost, they can hear us. But here's Astro playing it off to the side. playing it forward now. And Slayer getting the boost, turning. Duckworth in the right position. Astro getting that demo on Slayer.
Taco Stash is in a tough spot too, but this will just pan out. And it goes back to Duckworth. Shawnee wants to keep this possession here, but
Nice little 50 over Zap, but he's going to still try and do something with this. Taco Stash playing it into the middle, gets another touch, gets played out, and there's a shot. And
Duckworth, dunk,
Duckworth! He lives up to his name, gets the Duckworth. Ush said 218, but it's actually 118. He was on the money. He has the script. He has the script downloaded. But 1-1, a minute 17 left. Always love to see games that are this close, especially game 4, where if Shawnee wins this, they're on game
gets
point.
bumped.
And
that actually
oh
works out for him.
My
Holy
God, almost really had the craziest, most steeziest goal ever. That was steezy, man. It wasn't a musty flick, but it was pretty
strange. A shot down. It'll be fast, but it won't be away from the defender's reach.
We are Taco Stash playing it over 1 and has enough boost to stay with it, and he's just gonna try and fly it in. Here's Duckworth getting 1 touch off the back wall, trying to get another, not really getting it perfectly. Ball's gonna waterfall. 30 seconds remaining, and here comes Southern Mississippi.
And a shot.
But the whole attack is broken down by 1 demo. As we see right here, Taco Stash gets the demo on Astro, leaves the goal wide open for Ducky. Beautiful bottom left goal.
Bad clear from Melodic, but it wouldn't be too much of a problem if you still had your third teammate on the field.
That is true. I think Southern Mississippi was fully trusting in Astro, and that demo fully threw him off. I'm getting the finger wag from like a co-commentator.
Oh, no. I hear some giggles on the side here. A little bit.
Yeah, we're gonna switch commentators after this game and see how she does.
Yeah, I'm the GOAT.
Yeah, I'll stream. Yeah,
One over here from Mike.
I'm gonna take you Gengar. But here we are.
Ooh, I love the demo attempt, but actually just lets it slide and another goal.
Yeah, they're just gonna finish it out here. Dunkworth showing out.
What is
why
love?
he's
Tell
so
me.
good at passing.
Tell me, Slayer.
Slayer, bar down, 1-2-1. Yup. And that's going to be game 4 in favor of Shawnee. At the moment, they're up two games in the series. And this is Shawnee's curse. This is how it goes sometimes, that they're up, but the game is never over, and the series is never over till it's over. And
Well spoken. Oh, yeah.
sorry. Yeah, I gotta Leaning Tower Pisa type. But now we're here waiting for game 5 to start, and game point for Shawnee State here. And hopefully they don't get in their head and let go of the gas pedal, because like I said, it's never over till it's over.
Southern Miss is seeded
any-
a lot higher than us.
Yeah, if any team,
So
if there was a team that could do a reverse sweep, it would be a team like Southern Mississippi.
like, look at that. Siena has great players, right?
100%.
But Southern Miss is better than Siena.
Seeded better at least.
Yeah.
And rated better, yeah.
And look at what Shawnee's doing.
yeah.
Match point.
Yeah, I think them playing 2 series before this gives them gives. Go ahead.
Gives them a better chance to actually download.
Yeah, like, and also just be so warmed up that like even like the top teams right now are just feeling like competitive. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of an amazing touch to the soft ball there, just barely keeping it in.
I completely agree. Darkrai over Gengar. But Gengar's cute. Hey.
50, but
Rayquaza over everybody else. But here we go with game 5, and Melodic playing it into the middle. Duckworth with a touch.
Taco with quite a bit of play there, bumping one of the opponents all the way to their net, and he's up fast.
What Rayquaza? This guy.
He's
Slayer out here getting the goal.
excuse
Damn,
me,
beautiful.
Taco. Look at that speed. He's knowing where that will spill out. Absolute trust from
Yeah.
Duckworth there. My goodness.
I do as well. That's why I say Rayquaza, but Rayquaza, I guess.
Rakuza.
Okay, now we're just talking about the the multi-million
multi-billion
Japanese gang.
Japanese mafias.
Yeah, Yakuza. Like, what are we doing here? But here we go, game 5.
And that's a
taking
huge
the lead.
beat. Oh, actually,
For some
cuts
reason,
him out.
Melodic not really, or is able to cut him out and just take the ball into the corner.
Chicago. Exact jump for that.
You got a shiny Origin form Giratina. That's my second favorite shiny of all time. So I'm a little jealous, but hey, good for you, man. I've been trying for 4 days and I have not got it. But here we go, 1-0 lead. Maybe tonight will be my lucky night to get that. But 1-0 already with a minute and 30. Yeah, minute and 30 seconds to play. Yeah,
That's
go
what I did.
crazy.
Yeah, I beatbox
That
when I
sounds-
start.
That sounds like
stuttering
corn.
anything,
That sounds
yeah.
like corn. That's pretty good. That was pretty good.
Someone was talking to me about corn at the BBB. It was so funny.
I was gonna go watch. I was gonna go see Korn, but I was working, and I was gonna go see Deftones the same week, and I was working. So
Ooh, doesn't pick up the demo.
that's pretty cool.
Zath actually just barely stays alive there. But the bounce high will prove favorable for
96 is
Duckworth.
better than nothing, man. 96
Almost.
is pretty good, and it's a shiny. Like I don't. Come on. Anyways, 2 minutes 58 seconds remaining. Melodic almost having a crazy shot onto goal. Duckworth is just gonna try and take the ball up.
Doesn't
and
get the boost though, so
free-
I don't know what quite the
Free my
move
boy
is,
Ush
but-
for spoofing, you know? But Taco Stash here, playing it into the middle. Duckworth seeing the opportunity, almost scoring. Zath just with the beautiful save here, though.
Demo from Taco Stash will make this kind of awkward, because especially since he was the second man there. Yeah, he
Oof,
fulfilled his
Melodic
duty.
trying to be easy again. Might cost them here. He's turning on this with a 100 boost. Gets the nice touch, but not really able to do much. And Slayer here playing it forward. Taco Stash with no boost, just trying to drain Southern Mississippi of their boost.
Get into the wall there, but as this game has been going on, I'm not gonna lie, Southern Mississippi has been looking much less composed. They look like the team that could beat Shawnee in the first game, but ever since that, in the second game, I don't know where they went.
And we have supporters in the chat reciting Hanzo alts. But here we are, Taco Stash getting the demo, but Duckworth just able to bring it to the side here. No boost, but he's gonna take his time.
Good soft hit to the
He's
ground,
just
getting
getting
two.
the 50s that
Now
they need
he has to
here
go up for a
burn the
demo
time
here.
down.
Gonna
Slayer
touch it,
paying it
Duckworth.
forward. Duck sees it.
Bang!
Duck almost getting the perfect position, but Slayer just gonna take his time. All they really need to do right now is burn time.
Touching the corner. Astro is up though in this corner, but the sharp eyes of Duckworth will intercept that immediately.
It's because we're both actually Hanzo and again, ECAC. I will not be doing Maze alt on stream. Okay.
Sorry.
Here we go with the Shimada brothers. But these guys right now are looking like the Shimada brothers, just flowing off each other.
Why did you need that flip reset?
Because why not? But,
That's what I'm
this is
saying.
the kind of scary at the moment. 45 seconds remaining. Taco Stash playing it to the side. Now following it up. Ooh, nice
Ooh,
little
good
pinch in the
pinch.
middle. And Duckworth
go.
in the right position. Getting that goal with 37 seconds remaining.
I'm a Shawnee commentator. Why wouldn't I be happy about this? 2 goals up, 37
The
seconds
only
left.
reason why we scored that is because Ush sent his blessings. You know, he was like, score one more goal. And we immediately, Duckworth listens, man. Duckworth's, the boy, the homie. And that's what he does. He just ducks. This is the first thing here. I'm sorry. I apologize. 30 seconds remaining. And all
Sometimes-
Shawnee needs to do is drain time here. And Duck.
Sometimes
Duck
it's
just
speechless
being
in the eyes of
absolutely
greatness.
steezy. And he's just feeling himself.
And bang! Oh, just off the mark, but Duck wants himself one, it seems.
Nah, they're just keeping the ball alive here just to be able to show out. 9
They're
seconds here.
faster, they're cleaner, they're better.
They are just feeling it today as they bump into each other. But sometimes, you have to celebrate easily. And that's going to be game 4. And they have broke the curse. There have been many series where Shawnee have gone up 3-1 and then lost 4-3. But not today against Southern Mississippi. They're able to pull it together and take the series And I don't even know who the man of the match was. I think everybody played well. I am a little biased and will say Duckworth because in all 3 series, he was just phenomenal. Obviously, Taco is always phenomenal, so is Slayer. But Duckworth today was exceptional.
Slayer with a lot of tiny little plays you can't quite understand until you go over and you look over it. And those little situations even provide a whole lot when you can snowball with Duckworth and with Slayer, like Taco Stash.
Took after that.
Anyways,
that was our ECAC stream, and we take the win.
Only
4-1
dubs.
against
Only
Southern
dubs.
Mississippi. We won all 3 games today, and yeah, I think a little Pepsi is in order alongside pre-workout. Okay, don't. Okay, but we will be back with an interview for you shortly. So stay tuned for that, and thank you for watching and all the support in the chat. We appreciate it very much.
Is that the right Southern Miss and ECSU or hey, I'm back and with Slayer.
Yo, what's up?
Dude, phenomenal performance out there from all of you. I just like I going into that Southern Miss game especially, they're good players. They're good players. I really expected a game 6, a game 7, you know, from someone's side, but only 5 games
Yeah.
to shut it down. How you feeling? How you feeling about that?
No, it's good. I mean, the boys are feeling good. I mean, for them, right? Like, I don't know. I just feel like they don't take it seriously enough, and I mean, we kind of showed that. You know, we just clapped some cheeks. So it's pretty simple, I would say. I mean, today I feel like it's crazy, but Siena Heights put up a better fight than them. So I mean, they got to work on some stuff. But you know, it was a good day. I mean, we got to play Siena Heights. It was a little tougher than we wanted it to be, but we ended up winning in 5, so kept that undefeated. We played Spring Arbor, I believe, and got tennis or spooky some games, and you know, kept that going. So overall, it was good. I mean, pretty light work for three games in a day, you know.
And this puts you in a pretty comfortable spot in both Gleck and NACE, right?
This was NACE. Well, the first 2 were NACE, so we finished regular season undefeated, right? So we clinched playoffs, so that's good. And the last one was ECAC, so we're in like the top division. I think the Titan division or whatever they call it. You know, it doesn't matter. It's just the top dogs, right? So I think we're 2-2 in that right now. I mean, the only losses are against like Ball State and Concord, and they're just menaces. But I mean, Southern Miss. I mean, a lot of people rate them highly. I think they're like a top 20, something like that team, and we took them down with ease. So. I mean, from here on out, we're just trying to roll some teams. I mean, we've got CECC this weekend, so we've got that going. That'll be tough. A lot of Midwest teams, but we're ready to go. Yeah.
I could see how the team play just absolutely ramped up, even when they were fighting back more. Because it's not even like, oh, they played bad one game and then they played better one game. Genuinely, we just downloaded. I feel like everyone on the field had a purpose at all times, right?
Yeah. No, I mean we just played better ball, right? Like that team is just not locked. Like they're not locked in. I mean they're some goobers, if you will. I mean you know, respect to them too. Nah. I mean it's just like goobers. I just can't stand them low key. But I mean it just makes us want to beat them more low key. But fair play. I mean GGs, you know. But
we love the banter, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I love the trash talk. You know.
Yeah. I mean
get them to play in the game, bro.
Yeah.
If you guys are watching, if you're watching. Southern Miss, you want to take this?
No, I mean y'all got to figure it out, like low key, like not just like playing. Like I don't mind by playing, but like y'all just like I don't know if y'all took it serious. I mean it'd be different, but also like the lack of coordination and everything. Like I don't know, it's just annoying. But that's part of the reason why we just I don't know. Yeah we beat them 4-1. That's it. I don't know. I'll just leave it at that, low key. But
send them home.
Yeah.
And A wonderful, wonderful performance you guys had today. Anyone you want to shout out?
Yeah, no, I mean, obviously the boys, we got Spooky's first dub. Well, second dub, but, you know, pretty good subbing for him. The boys, you know, Taco Stash, Duckworth, right? We're firing, so we're doing good. Gotta support the family back home. We gotta support everyone in the chat, right? You know, I see someone, I'm not too sure who, but, you know, we gotta love that. Obviously the fam, like I said, God, and yeah, I'm in production as well, you know, working hard. Long stream today, casters, so without y'all, can't show our dub against some teams like that. So much love.
Without further ado, you've seen Shawnee only take W's today. So, you know, take a W nap. Hey, have everyone. That's the end of the stream. Everyone have a wonderful night or day, whatever time it is you are watching.
Yep, about to go lift some weights. Let's get it.
Oh, wrong arm. Yeah.
Armband suffocating